And we're back here on North River TV. I just completed a video using the old Thrift Find Onkyo tuner, and I thought I would hook up a better tuner to the same antenna for a comparison band scan here in eastern New York in the capital region. So we'll start off at the bottom of the dial here. I can't get my remote control to work with this tuner for some reason. I've had this tuner since 2006. That's a very early adopter of HD radio. Anyhow, let's see what we can do here. Vermont Public Radio. I don't know if it'll pull out the HD signal or not. That's about 60 miles away. We're on the fringe here. It's trying, but it just can't do it. WMHT, our local classical station. Kind of a remnant signal of WVTA way over on the other side of Vermont. That's about 75, 80 miles from here. Kind of a mix of some NPR station around and local college station. It only runs like 10 watts. They don't make it up here very good. That's the Catholic radio station way out in Otsego County. Licensed to Esperance. That's a pretty good haul from here. Probably, I would say, 50 miles.
Korea's former First Lady for corruption has asked for her to be arrested. Kim Gun-hee appeared before investigators on Wednesday.
It's our local NPR station, Northeast Public Radio out of Albany. Transmitters over on Greylock Mountain in Massachusetts, about 30 miles away. In HD. Local Sound of Life station out of Pattersonville, that's outside of Schenectady. About 12 miles from here. Remnant signal out of Albany, the SUNY Albany station. They don't make it up here very good. That's about 20 miles away. That's about 11, 12 miles away. That's Skidmore College in Saratoga Springs. WRPI in Troy. Christian broadcast station up in Glens Falls area, about 30 miles away. Local top 40 station.
Doing well, so that kind of not
NPR translator about 12 miles away, just outside of Schenectady. Another NPR translator for WAMC. That's on Bald Mountain over in Troy, about 13 miles away. That's the local radio station in Saratoga Springs, Lake FM. It's a AM to FM translator. And that is Lake FM up in Lake George. Same owner, different station. About 35 miles away. That's a full power license. local Air 1 affiliate. That's AM to FM translator over in Troy, about 14 miles away. That is North Country Public Radio up in Whitehall, about 50 miles away from here.
Why did you keep playing? He was like very stoic.
Vermont Public Radio out of Bennington County. It's about 30 miles away.
Cowboys alive in the world.
Yes.
And we got an HD lock on it. That's pretty good.
And so I remember thinking, oh, there's more to this than just throwing a ball at you. And she was like, and you still played? You kept playing.
Station down south of Albany, for some reason, doesn't come in very well up here. Local K-Love, one of the K-Love stations in the area.
Because he knew that the Lord
94.7 up, licensed to Lake Luzerne. That comes off of, I believe, Prospect Mountain or West Mountain, one or the other, up in the Glens Falls area. Sound of Life translator, serving the Albany area, about 15 miles away. That is Vermont Public Radio off of Mount Equinox in the north end of Bennington County, their classical service.
World Championship and Paris Paralympic medalist Derek Loxton. Welcome to on the podium.
Thank you for having me on here.
B95.5 here in Albany. That is Hits 95.9 up in Glens Falls, coming off of Prospect Mountain, about 30 miles away, a little more than 30 miles away.
Wacky government incentives.
Grab yours before they go away.
Now that's
Local R&B station, hip hop.
From Maine to Maryland.
So go cookie for Kia at Destination Kia. Puppies and babies not included.
Stock number K25.
That's a fringe signal. I'm not sure if that's from Speculator or from somewhere else. I can't really pick it out too well. Local station here in town, about 7 miles away. AM to FM translator up in Glens Falls, about 30 miles away. AM to FM translator here in Boston Spa. That's only about maybe 5 miles away, tops.
Jonathan took off the robe that was on him with the armor.
That's down in Schoharie County, about 30 miles away. That's 30 miles away over to the east of us, near Bennington, Vermont. This is a station that the Onkyo could not pull out. There you go. That's WEXT in Amsterdam. That's 18 miles away. That is an FM translator for Vermont Public Radio. I believe it is in Bennington, Vermont, about 30 miles away.
Now in your app store, not only can
WJJR up in Rutland, 60 miles away.
Press the microphone button and let us know what you need. 98.1 JJR. So exactly.
Are listening now. In this edition of the Marketers Report, Corey Marchesotto, Chief
WTRY in Rotterdam, outside of Schenectady. That's about 20 miles away.
The right partners for your brand.
There you go. That's 98.5 CKM, WCKM, Lake George, about 30 to 35 miles away.
So therein lies
AM to
where
FM
we're
translator, that's
today.
about 12, 13 miles
Thankfully,
away.
There is a grand jury investigation that
That is an NPR station in North Adams, Massachusetts, part of the WFCR network. I forget the call sign. That's about 35 miles away. Local FM translator about 15 miles away. .5, The River, here in the Albany, Schenectady, Troy area, about 20 miles away, full power station.
Or whatever your next chapter holds, Lenovo.com has the tech to help you succeed. Shop PCs right now at Lenovo.
FM translator about 18 miles away.
For a Lenovo education account. Free shipping, easy returns.
That is WUPE FM over in North Adams, Massachusetts. About 35 miles away. I believe that comes off the same tower as 98.9. Froggy 100.3 up in Warrensburg, New York, about 35 miles away. Local AM to FM translator about 17 miles away. That is a very fringe signal from Wilmington, Vermont. That's over on the other side of the state there. Probably a good 50 miles. Doesn't come in too good here. And it sounds like it's actually mixing with something else. Local country station, about 18 miles away. Another country station out of Fort Plain, New York. That's out in Montgomery County. About 40, I want to say about 40, 45 miles away.
17-year-old says, hey, I'll trade seats with you.
There you go. That's what it says. K-Love right up here in Stillwater. That's about 12 miles from here. No idea what that is. WNYQ up in the Glens Falls area. About 30 miles away. Right off of French Mountain there near Lake George. WJIV, Cherry Valley. That's a good 50-mile haul right there.
Thank you. If you've done that, find your...
Local KISS FM affiliate. It's about 7 miles from here. Actually, I believe there's a second audio program on that as well. I don't know if it'll... Anyhow, WEQX, Manchester, Vermont, up on Mount Equinox. About 35 miles as the crow flies.
Created such ghostly apparitions.
I think
Local news talker WGY in Albany. It's about 18 miles away.
It's a war against each other.
103.5 way out in Montgomery County. 50,000 watt station. That's a good 40-mile haul. Nice signal off of that. 103.7, that is KNE FM, WKNE, Keene, New Hampshire. That's about 65, I want to say 65, 70 miles. Good haul. Local station at 103.9, about 22 miles from here. That's up in Rupert, Vermont, on the New York-Vermont border, about 40 miles away. They don't come in that great.
Also invented in Illinois.
Local sports station about 7 miles from here. Sounds like something trying to make it through, but not quite doing it. That's about 20 miles away. Classic country station for the Albany area.
Now, with a blade that's going to bend when you put pressure on it, but it would suggest to me you're a pretty quick study because of what you've done since, but how hard was it initially to get used to that?
I don't think it was hard at all. Honestly, my background is going back to playing football.
That is NPR out of Great Barrington, Massachusetts.
If I'm given a blade,
That's about 50 miles away.
the opportunity to train.
Country music station out of Rutland, Vermont. That's about 60 miles away.
Brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
For complete rules and details how to play Q1057 and 1035 contest and win, visit Q1057.com.
Broadcasting live from the Harding Masadi Studio. WQBK FM, WQBK FM, HD1 Malta, WQSH Cobleskill, a Town Square media station. From the top of Thatcher Park to the bottom of Howe Caverns, we have the capital region covered in classic rock.
There you go, little bonus imaging there. That's about 12 miles away. I think they have a they have a second audio program. WEXT translator about, I want to say about 16 miles, maybe 17 miles away. Local classic rock station, about 20 miles away, full power, Class B station. .1 up in the Glens Falls area. It's about 28 miles to that tower. These buttons are getting a little old as this receiver ages out here. WGNA Albany, another full power station, about 20 miles away. I don't know if there's a subcarrier on this one. Okay, yes, that's right. It carries WJIV on their HD3 stream.
You gotta pull up his Instagram page. Watch what the cop had to say about Jordan Davis. It's kind of brutal.
And you're getting a little side bleed there from 107.9 way up in Burlington, Vermont. That's about 120 miles. Can't get it because it's on 107.9, and unfortunately the HD carrier covers it up most nights. And there you go. A little bit of a lengthy FM band scan here in the Albany, Schenectady, Troy area. Thanks for tuning in to North River TV. Hope you enjoyed it.